Southern Smoke.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You got to come here. Nothing but love here. Wait till you come here.
Southern Smoke.
Tennessee, white, orange. My grandma from Cookville, she white and orange. Granddaddy from Allgood, he white and orange. So naturally, I got to be white and orange. My very next born, I'ma name it Peyton. Boy, girl, gotta name it Peyton. Feels like Murfreesboro at a Bonnaroo weekend. Tennessee love you, and I do mean it. See myself at a Vols game with Pat Summitt screaming against UConn. Which side are you on? Saturday, football season in Knox, Tennessee. It can be Georgia. I hope we play in Florida, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to come here. Nothing but love here. Wait till you come here.
Southern Smoke.
Tennessee, put me in Memphis. Ballin' G, Gotti, Isaac Hayes, and 3 6s. Woo, got me thinking about Graceland, Elvis the King, and Martin Luther King. Back on I-40, the Nashville, Tennessee, where music is the mortar that paved the whole street. Take a Chattanooga choo-choo to see more Tennessee. For a beautiful sight and something good to eat. Catch the Titans on Sunday. We miss Eddie George. Steve McNair would go so hard. Where my soldiers at? In Clarksville, Tennessee. I've been around the world twice, but ain't a better place to be than... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You got to come here. Nothing but love here. Wait till you come here. Tennessee.
Grandma, man, she might be on her last 2 years. And I never really done nothing where she's from, man. You know, she from Rocky Top, Tennessee.
What you think about that song, Billy? You got me turned on to that thing.
I told you it's a good song, man. Hey, it's Tennessee, man. Anything that says Tennessee, I like it.
You know, I don't know if you've been noticing. You've always been downstairs when I've been doing my watch party. Did you know I was doing some watch parties up here?
I didn't even know you was doing it, man, until Krista told me yesterday. I think he's upstairs going live. I was like, what? And I looked at it when we went to Bacon and Company yesterday, and I said, oh, he did go live.
Hey, I've been hanging out with my peeps. It's fun. Going back, I did my 1979 Notre Dame, Tennessee game. That's the first game I ever been to. And actually, that was the first time I'd ever, seen, actual video clips of that game. I'd always had some memories of it. Jimmy Streeter was my first Tennessee Vols hero. And you had Roland James in that game. That was great, man. We had a lot of people that liked that. Then I watched the 1998 Florida game. I did that in honor of Crying Ryan. I knew he would enjoy that. Did you know he never even showed up? I bet he was watching it. He just wasn't commenting because he knew how it turned out.
You know what he was doing, man. Hey, he's a smart kid, so I know he wasn't going to tune into that, even if he said he was.
I even messaged him. I said, man, you're going to love tonight's show. He said, I'll be tuned in. He never showed up. Anyway, we got a special game today because my partner, my good friend, my roommate had his biggest play in history in this ball game, the 1998 Arkansas versus Tennessee. Arkansas comes into Neyland, 107,000 people. That's back before we downsized. And a lot of people forget Arkansas was number 9 or 10 in the country, wasn't he?
They was ranked high.
And undefeated.
Undefeated, but I told that story many times. It still didn't feel like we was playing Arkansas. Arkansas's not supposed to be good.
Go through that whole story again. We were on a business podcast, you and I were, a couple of weeks ago with Paul, Green Industry Podcast, and you told me some things I really never heard from that perspective. Why don't you go back through and kind of tell everybody just how tough of a game that was in your career, not just that year, but your career. What was it like? Take it away, Billy. Talk to us.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, Bobby. I mean, I never thought of playing.
Hold up. What's this?
Come on, man. Hey, it's another IPA.
Is this the kind we had the other day?
No, that's the first one that I gave you. The first one.
Oh, the one that I had that you said I needed a nipple for.
Yes.
All right. Well, you won't need no nipple today. Go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
Hey, it's birthday weekend, so I can't just drink plain light beer. So I need something that I can taste.
And we're going to be drawing some winners. I've been giving away the farm. I don't know if you know that or not, but I've been giving away the farm, Billy. On after the stream. So give me some happy birthday, Big Worm, or happy birthday, Billy Ratliff. How old are you, 37?
I would be 53 on Monday.
Dang, you're older than me.
Yes.
Dang, golly. Anyway, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we'll be drawing out from the comments now. You got a comment. This got to be a good one. And I might even have a comment of the show. I might give them something really special. But go ahead. Tell us about the ball game, Billy. Why a nurse on this beer?
Well, yeah, like I was saying, I mean, we was playing Arkansas. I mean, even though we knew they was ranked, those guys, we still as a team, me personally, I'm not used to losing or worrying about losing against anybody other than the Gators, even though I expect to win when we play them. Mm-hmm. Now, when Arkansas came in, our coaches always told us never underestimate our opponents. And, of course, we never do that, but in a sense, I think we did. In a sense, and not just offensively, but defensively too. Because offense, they put us in a lot of bad situations, but we're the defense that typically come out those situations. Well, this Arkansas team, no, they came in with the mindset that they supposed to be there. They're supposed to win the game because they are competing, and they had a lot of seniors on that team, and I didn't realize that they did at the time until I went back and looked at the roster. Well, my opponent that I had to go against was Mr. Brandon Burrsworth. A lot of guys, I mean, you probably know the guy, his name by the movie Grader. He's one of the greatest walk-ons to ever earn a scholarship.
Absolutely.
And the kid was, he put in a lot of work, especially from what I've heard of the guy. Mm-hmm. And I don't typically talk about an opponent the way I'm getting ready to talk about this guy, because this guy right here is only one of two offensive linemen that I would say can block me on a daily basis.
One of them is Bobby C. Catfish. He was the other one.
Cozy Coleman.
Yeah.
And when I say I respect those two men on the offensive line to the most and the utmost outstanding. I mean, these guys were great, man. Cozy and Brandon, two offensive linemen that I played against that were tough. Well, Brandon, he wasn't, like most big guys, we typically try to look good when we go out there on the field. And typically my teammates, they try to find a disadvantage based off the looks of a player. I mean, if you guys ever watched the movie Waterboy, when the guy looked down the line and tried to kick the ball to get the onside kick, and
I got to interrupt you right here.
Come on.
I got to interrupt you. Last night we was watching the Florida game live stream that you had a sack or a fumble or something. Your dance moves, man. We need to work on your dancing back then. You didn't. It was just a little. That was all it was. You didn't do nothing, man. You didn't do no, like Ray Lewis or something.
It's because you got to preserve the energy for the rest of the game, okay. Bobby. And plus, referees see you do a little bit more, they throw that flag on you. So you got to get quick, get it in, get it out the way. I did that for my family. My family saw the moves. They always told me when I did something. So I know who saw it.
Did your family ever get on to you about not doing some good moves?
Nah, not at all. That was just something they loved to see. It was excitement. Excitement, Bobby.
All right, go ahead. Back to Cozy and Brandon.
But, I mean, the guy, offensive lineman, he was great, man. I mean, but the way he dressed, I mean, he looked like, with his uniform on was like, with the Coke bottle, the glasses and stuff. You wouldn't expect him to be as good as he was just by looking at him. Well, my teammates, Al, Raynock, Sean Ellis, Freddie White, they all are giving this man the business by talking to him and saying, "Hey, man, look at your little Coke bottle." But they was giving him all talking bad about him.
Were they making fun of him?
Oh, man, they made so much fun of him. And
his face?
Yeah. Bobby, we had 11 people on defense, didn't care who you were. And I'm talking about the DBs, too.
I can see D Good flapping his gums a little bit and Fred White.
You, man. And I had to go against this guy all game, man, and this guy gave me the business all game, Bobby. And I'm telling you, man, the guy, and I want to say the business, I had 0 stats up until that series that play happened. I'm talking about I didn't have a tackle for loss. I didn't have a tackle. I didn't have a assist.
Hey, he did Darwin Walker the same way.
Exactly. Anybody that was over there, they didn't make plays. I mean,
imitate what Darwin Walker said when you said, "You take him for a little while." Remember that? Do his imitation, man. After he took him for a couple plays.
When Darwin got over there on that side, and I remember Darwin saying, he said, "Ooh, he surely is strong. You got to get back over here, man." Darwin, man, he was a strong guy, man. I mean, and for him to take that, and when I'm talking about NFL type caliber guy, man, Darwin Walker was a monster.
Yeah.
And this kid was handling anybody that was over there that was in his face. He made you – he was like, let's say – he was like the Peyton Manning on the offensive line. He had all the mechanics, all the attributes. He had everything. That game, he was a 99 overall. And the 1% he didn't get was on that series of downs.
You had a tackle for a loss before the stumble and fumble.
The first play, I had a tackle for a loss, and then the next play is when I caused the fumble, recovered the fumble, and I went to the sideline, and history was made.
Man, I remember they even had fireworks, I believe, after that play. Didn't they?
I don't remember. Did they?
I think they did.
If they didn't, they should have then.
Well, we're going to relive this game. We're going to watch it. We got a sped-up version. It's about 30, 35, 40 minutes long, kind of like they take out some of the plays in between. But before we do that, I'm going to read YouTube and you do Facebook. You go ahead and do Facebook. Read out everybody so we can get them in the drawing.
We got Trace McKinley over here. He said, "Hey, what's going on, Trace? How you doing, man?" Got Mike. I can't pronounce his last name. He said, "Go Vols. How you going? How you doing, Mike?" Ethan Shelton. He said, "I sent you guys my address."
I got it.
Right.
I think I got it.
If you don't, I got it. He sent it to me.
Okay.
I forwarded it over to you, so we'll get that out there to you.
What was it that he had going out? Was that a signed hat? Yeah, we got a signed hat right over here on the couch.
I think that's the one.
I sent him an email saying I need your address or something. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he sent it to us. Preston Hess. He said, "My son went out of town and I don't have my email, but when he get back, I'll send it to you for my hat I won the other night. I want you and Billy to sign it." So that's the one that you was practicing your autograph to be able to sign it.
No, that was for Herbert Bradford.
So
okay.
I'm not sure.
Preston Hess. Yeah, send me the yeah, I don't think you ever responded. Email bobbyc@volunteerroadshow.com or Billy Ratliff @volunteerroadshow.com, your address, and we'll get you a hat out. Did you want us both to sign? Me and Billy signed one hat already, and then
that's what he said. He said
okay.
Me and you. So,
all right.
Hey, you got Memphis over. What's going on, Memphis?
What's up, Memphis?
He said, "Was that Big Smoke?" I don't forget who is on that one. I don't know that song. I know it's Nappy Roots and somebody else that's featuring in it.
That's a good version. I like it.
I'm not sure exactly, but hey, I'll let you. Hey, I'll send that one to you, Memphis, and you can play it. And I'll tell you exactly who it is. Let's see here.
Mike was reminding me of the games we did our watch party on.
Jerry said, thanks for my Vols Gator Nate, guys. Hey,
Oh,
love
yeah,
it,
he
go
got
Vols.
that? Good deal. Yeah, I mailed that out the other day. And I even did you get the autograph business card from Billy? I made him put that in there. I don't know if you found that.
Yeah, Ethan, this one is from when Bursworth played, so you'll get to watch him beast me quite a bit. Let's see. I'm not sure what Jason means by a comment. Want to ask?
Because I told him to comment one time. That's Law Tide. Great YouTuber. Go check out Law Tide on YouTube. He's great. He's an Alabama fan, but he's a good friend. I love Law Tide.
Mike said, happy birthday.
Jason
Thanks,
Longhorn.
Mike. Thanks for the birthday
He
wishes.
played with Emo from down there in Jasper, Tennessee.
Okay.
So he's from down there.
Okay. Let's see. Preston Hess. Hey, happy birthday, Billy. Love watching you play when you was awesome and still are. Hey, appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for the love, man. Mike said, I don't like Alabama Tide, LSU Tigers, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Hey, I'm with you right
Hey, we
there.
could be best friends right there.
I'm with you right there.
I'm with you.
Ethan, hey, I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
He forgot Florida, though.
Hey,
There's big sis. Little sis, I mean.
yeah, my
Hey, bro.
sis, she's on here checking us out. Hey, what's going on, sis? Prime time.
And she even said, hey, Catfish, how you doing, Gus? We need to have you back on the show. It's been about a year since you've been on the show. I need some good stories about Worm, about Boosie.
You got them all, man. Hey,
No, I didn't. I know she's holding back on me. I know there's some good ones.
She just said, hey, Catfish.
All right, let me read over here. Let me get over here to YouTube. Slim Mosley, great Georgia fan, said, go Dogs. Can we believe we let him get away with that every stream with a go Dogs? If he wouldn't be one of our best viewers, I'd put a stop to it. Jason Taylor says, we're going 50-0. You dang right we are. David Newcomb, what's up, fellas? 15 days till it's football time in Tennessee. We hope. He said, go Vols. He also wishes you a happy birthday weekend.
Hey,
He's glad to call you a friend. Space Mountain said, hey, Catfish and Billy, that's the Florida Gator fan. Knoxville Doobie, go Vols. Space Mountain, go Vols. Jason Taylor, Trump 2020 and make cannabis legal again. Justin Sanday said, hey, what's up? And Slim Mosley said, happy birthday, Billy. You get a happy birthday from a Georgia fan.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
And Space Mountain said he has our website saved on our favorites list. We're doing some tune-ups on our website. We're fixing to have a lot of stuff on there. And Shane Bentley, we knew we could count on Shane Bentley. He might be my favorite Georgia fan.
Hey.
I mean, dang, money talks. You know, money talks. I like Slim Mosley and I like Killer Mime. I like both them guys. I like Uncle Lou. I like all of them that watch me. But Shane Mosley sent me a 1999 super chat. Says, how's it going, fellas? Good to see you all. Please don't show any Tennessee, Georgia games from the 90s. Us Georgia fans don't talk about the 90s. Y'all have a good one and glad to see football back and a go Vol from the Taylors. You know we're going to show some from the 90s.
Hey,
What's your record against Georgia when you play? Well, you're undefeated, right?
I'm undefeated in Georgia, man.
What's your record against Alabama?
Undefeated.
Oh, dang. You're that Law Tide?
Man, undefeated, Bobby. Hey.
All right.
I told you, man, that's back when we didn't – I mean, losing wasn't an option, man. Losing was like – that was like death because we knew what practice was going to be like on Monday.
You know, of all the games you played in, the one that I was probably the most disappointed in, besides the Memphis game, that was bull crap. You know, if it had been instant replay, it'd be a different story. Mm-hmm. But as far as disappointed, as far as, you know, I'd give, you know, tailgating and the way the confident was the 96 Florida game. They blew the doors off of us in the first few quarters.
Yes, they did. They well, at least they tried to. Well, we came back, made it a game.
But still, it didn't feel like it was as close as what it ended up being.
It was close, man. We if Coach would have did what he normally does and kicking field goals, I think you'd have saw a totally different outcome. But coaches do what fans want them to do. If they're going to tie the hand, I'm saying go for it on fourth down or whatever. When you got an opportunity to get points, you got to get points, especially in the SEC.
Yeah. Well, before we go, Space Mountain wants to know your record against Florida. You got your first sack against Heisman Trophy winner 1996 Danny Werfel. But what are you, 2-1? 3? Because you didn't. Did you play him your senior year?
Yep.
You did. So you're 3-1.
Yep. I'm 1-3.
I mean, 1-3.
1-3 against Florida. Those. Be honest with you guys. I've only actually the amount of games I actually played in that I actually lost is a total of 4.
Yeah. That's something else.
And I'm including the bowl games.
Yeah. Well, let's get to this ball game. You going to watch it with me? I'm going to try to get it where you can see it. You got better eyes than me. But I'm going to get it over here, and we're just going to – and y'all comment and see. I got to give you a heads up. I've got to stop this game every now and then. Just keep the ambulance chasers from chasing me and stay out of copyright infringement and keep it in fair use territory. But I'll try not to be too annoying. But let's get this thing going. You ready, Billy?
Always.
Light rain is falling on the mammoth crowd of more than 107,000. The Tennessee Volunteers take the field. And moments ago, Houston Nutt. It's a great day for football. Smokies ready to, as the #1 team in the nation, puts that ranking on the line against the Arkansas Razorbacks, also 8-0 and ranked number 10 in the nation. And here come the Razorbacks. 8-0 for the first time since 1988 under Houston Nutt. Arkansas won the toss and elected to defer, so Tennessee will receive the opening kickoff from Tom Latterette, and it's Peerless Price standing back at the 3-yard line. A huge game in the Southeastern Conference and with larger implications on the national front. And it's Peerless Price from the 3. And out to the 26-yard line. The junior from Mobile, Alabama. Over the last 2 games, he's completed 84% of his passes. He comes out throwing to Peerless Price. And he's pulled out of bounds by Orlando Green after a gain out to the 30-yard line. The rest of the Tennessee offense, Travis Henry starts as part of the rotation at tailback today. And Peerless Price has had back-to-back 100-yard receiving games as Martin has heated up. And the offensive line has been outstanding throughout. Mercedes Hamilton is a team captain, and David Cutcliffe, the offensive coordinator, says he's really been part of the glue that holds this team together. Henry takes the pitch, lowers his shoulder into Kenoy Kennedy. On the Arkansas defense, one of the best in the nation against the run up front. Randy Garner, Melvin Bradley, Ryan Hale, and a great pass rusher in C.J. McClain. 2 linebackers, J.J. Jones and Jamel Harris. And they have players who are basically linebackers and defensive backs in the Bandit, Jeremy Flowers, and the Rover, Zach Painter. We've seen them perform functions resembling what safeties and linebackers ordinarily do. 3rd down inches. Looked like Martin collided with the fullback Bryson, and I don't think Travis Henry got there.
Is play field position football. With the conditions on the field, there's going to be a lot of strategy in terms of where the ball is on the field.
David Leverton, the punter, has it down to, and the crowd trying to help the Volunteers as their speedy defense is on the field for the first time. Steorner with a play-action fake, and he throws short of his intended target. The rest of the Arkansas offense, Madre Hill will alternate with Chris Chikuma, Nathan Norman, a blocking fullback, Anthony Lucas, a very big play wide receiver, averaging 26 yards per reception. It is a veteran, outstanding offensive line with 4 seniors and 1 junior. Brandon Burlsworth is an All-American candidate at right guard, and Grant Garrett is having an All-SEC season at center, according to Houston Nutt. 2nd down and 10. Williams, the motion man. An underrated front four on defense for Tennessee with Ellis, Coleman, Walker, and Terry. The linebackers are the three leading tacklers on the team. Thompson's number 1, Wilson number 2, Westmoreland number 3. And in the secondary, the coaches thought Steve Johnson was a question mark at the start of the year, but as the year has gone on, according to John Chavis, the coordinator, he's played very well in every game. Deion Brandon emerging star at safety. Here comes the blitz, and Steorner throw it away. The college transfer over the summer. Houston Nuts had a punter when I took the job, but Aiken's done a very good job. This is a good kick. Jermaine Copeland caught it with very little room from the coverage team, and he's tackled immediately.
There's an awful lot of similarities between both of them.
And on defense as well. Travis Henry just underway. Great atmosphere here in Knoxville for this huge game. Martin looking for running room. Doesn't find much. Managed to turn it into a 2-yard gain. David Cutcliffe says the Vols will try to use formations like this to spread them out. Martin with a blitz coming. Passes almost intercepted.
Almost throws the interception.
David Leverton with a better punt this time, and nose up spiral. Caught by Rossi Moriali. Decided to forego the fair catch, and that was not a good decision. A 36-yard punt. At times sleet was coming down. It didn't dampen the spirits of those great fans. Here's Madre Hill.
It's one of their favorite sets.
They keep it on the ground with Madre Hill.
Well, that's okay. Once the game starts, you forget about it fast.
Play action pass for Steorner on second down. Throws short. And Hill. Steorner changing the play on third down and 5. Play clock down to 2. And they got it off. And a deep pass, a little bit too long for Anthony Lucas. Second time. They come after him, and Aiken was hit.
Man, how do you get that punt off?
Called for by Copeland. Well, he certainly did. He got the extended leg of Aiken when he was in midair.
No question about it.
Hard to believe that he missed the ball. Certainly
that
they don't seem rattled by the big game atmosphere.
That was Sean Johnson.
And movement along
Was
the
that
defensive
Sean
front
Johnson?
below.
I got to go back and look at that.
No, I don't know. In fact, I don't know that wasn't because Sean got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He got hurt.
4 and 7
Syracuse
season.
game.
Then you see the poise of Steorner down the line. He didn't panic, but then he got them into a very bad play as Hill was smothered by Raynoch Thompson. Volunteer defense outstanding after problems in the first 2 games against Syracuse and Florida. That pass incomplete off the hands of Michael Williams.
This is the playbook formation we just drew up right here.
Steorner flush from the pocket, throws on the run, deep down the middle, and it is incomplete. Intended for Emmanuel Smith for a CBS News special.
Good afternoon from CBS News World Headquarters in New York. President Clinton's national security team has been meeting since late in the morning.
While you were away, Arkansas punted down to the Tennessee 7-yard line. And on the second play from scrimmage for Tennessee, Travis Stevens fumbled. He was stripped by Zach Painter. DJ Cooper recovered at the 25. Madre Hill a couple of carries to get to this point.
I believe you got pancaked on that play, Billy.
There's no such thing, Bobby.
No, I think that was a pancake.
Below the national average in scoring touchdowns. Here comes Sean Ellis. Steorner throws, caught. Emmanuel Smith breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And there's this clap. There's the clap. That means y'all gonna catch hell Monday.
Mississippi. Todd Latterette adds the extra
Somebody messed up.
in PATs this year, 34 for 34.
Here's the bootleg pass, but watch the missed tackle by Dwayne Goodrich, number 23. He should have made the tackle, as should the safety. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Oh, Big Cat didn't like that, did he?
Todd Latterette kicks off. And Peerless Price returns it from the goal line. Good return out to the 30. Travis Henry back in at tailback after the big fumble by Travis Stevens. Deflected pass, and that one is incomplete and almost intercepted by Zach Painter. Uncharacteristic early mistakes by Tennessee. A costly penalty on roughing the punter. And now Martin not picked up the blitz. Quentin Caver sacked him.
But they are really fast up front.
Now 3rd down and long. They need to get to the 40. He's going for longer than that and has a man open. Cedric Wilson down at the 25-yard line. 2 receptions in the first 4 games, 17 over the last 4. After the pick of the 50, Martin sacked again. Back at the 33, Ryan Hale. 7-0 Arkansas with just more than 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Here comes the blitz again. And the pass intended for Wilson, incomplete, out of bounds. 3 wide receivers on 3rd and 18. Wilson, Price, and Copeland. Short drop. Quick throw up for grabs. Intended for Copeland, incomplete.
We're going to get after you. And Mike Berry probably coaches offensive linemen as aggressively and as good as anybody in the country.
Jeff Hall trying a 49-yard field goal and hit the upright. One of the best kickers in the nation, Hall, the senior from Winchester, Tennessee. Michael Williams, one in motion. Steorner comes out throwing. Flag thrown, catch made. One of the worst rushing team in Division I-A football last year, and problems on that running play. They tried to hand it to the fullback, Nathan Norman, talking about last year, 56.5 yards per game rushing. Crowd roaring now after the illegal motion penalty makes it 1st and 34. Back at the 9-yard line. Steorner from the goal line going deep. Flag thrown. Lucas has it. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. He beat Steve Johnson.
Holding on the defense. Penalty is declined. 1st down.
Steorner, 3 out of 8 for 55 yards and 1 touchdown. Smith in motion. Madre Hill banged down by Fred White.
It's definitely been a big advantage for their team this year.
Play action fake by Steorner. Looking deep, throwing deep, looking for Emmanuel Smith, and he has it at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, that 45-yarder, has Arkansas inside the 10 again. Just inside the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. And Hill stopped for a loss.
You just need to keep playing hard. It's a long, long game.
Steorner in trouble. Lofts it up into double coverage. It's intercepted by Deion Grant.
Deion Grant has made play after play for Tennessee.
That's his 3rd interception of the year. Travis Henry carries out to the 24-yard line.
He's done a great job avoiding those interceptions all season.
Henry tried to get outside and could not. He was banged out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And he put 11 seconds back on the clock. 21 left in the quarter. Martin with a defender at his feet throws incomplete for Peerless Price. Martin has absolutely no time to throw. Everton punting for the 3rd time in the quarter. Rossi Moriali got away from him. Sean Bryson again downfield at down. Chris Chikuma now at tailback in place of Madre Hill, and he is met immediately by Al Wilson. No gain on the play on the final play of the first quarter. At the end of 1 quarter, the score Arkansas 7 and Tennessee nothing. We'll return to Neyland Stadium after these messages and a word from your local station. And the Hogs begin the second quarter with 2nd and 11 from their own 38-yard line. Hunt Steorner throwing the one-on-one coverage. What a catch by Lucas! Anthony Lucas down the sideline, and he scores!
Anthony Lucas just uses that great speed. This is a guy that's averaging over 26 yards.
Lucas, the junior from Tallulah, Louisiana. Todd Latterup adds the extra point. Arkansas leads 14-0. 1 play into the second quarter. And that's his 8th touchdown reception of this season. That ties the single season record held by Chuck Dicus and Derek Russell. Here's Derek Edmonds running back Latteret's kickoff.
They've got a real problem matching up against Arkansas.
We mentioned during the starting lineups, the coaches were praising Johnson for his steady play all year. T. Martin throws an interception to Zach Painter. Again, the pressure. Forced a hurried throw, and Zach Painter has his team-leading 4th interception of the year. Moved from cornerback to the rover position this year, and he has really responded. Draw to Madre Hill, and nothing there. Michael Snowden in at wide receiver. Number 27 out wide with Michael Williams. Steorner setting up a screen to Madre Hill.